Are we living in a simulation? Physics, philosophy, and the nature of reality. For most of human history, reality seemed simple. The world appeared solid, physical, and independent of our observation. Mountains existed. Planets moved through space. Objects followed predictable laws. Reality seemed straightforward. But over the past century, discoveries in physics and computer science have raised an unusual question. What if reality is not exactly what it appears to be? What if the universe functions more like a simulation? The simulation hypothesis suggests that what we experience as physical reality might actually be a form of advanced computation. In other words, the universe could behave like an extremely sophisticated virtual environment, not necessarily a video game in the ordinary sense, but a reality generated by underlying information processes. This idea has been explored by philosophers, physicists, and computer scientists. Modern physics increasingly describes the universe in terms of information. Particles behave like packets of probability. Fields carry data about energy and interaction. Even black holes appear to store information about everything that falls into them. Some researchers have suggested that information may be the most fundamental building block of reality. If that is true, the universe might resemble an information system more than a traditional physical machine. Quantum mechanics has also raised fascinating questions about how reality behaves. Particles can exist in multiple states at once. Measurements appear to influence outcomes. And entangled particles remain connected even across vast distances. These behaviors do not prove that the universe is a simulation, but they do show that reality is far less intuitive than classical physics once suggested. One of the most well-known discussions about simulated reality comes from philosopher Nick Bostrom. Bostrom proposed a logical argument that suggests at least one of three possibilities must be true. Civilizations almost never reach a level of technology capable of running detailed universe simulations. Advanced civilizations choose not to run such simulations, or we are statistically likely to be living inside of one. This idea does not prove that reality is simulated, but it does create an interesting philosophical puzzle. Some scientists have wondered whether the structure of the universe might contain hints of an underlying computational system. For example, the universe appears to have fundamental limits: the speed of light, quantum units of energy, minimum scales like the Planck length. Some researchers have compared these limits to the way digital systems operate using discrete units. However, this comparison is still speculative. There is currently no scientific evidence proving that the universe is a literal simulation. Even if reality were simulated, many philosophers point out something important. Our experiences would still be real to us. The laws of nature would still operate. Our choices, relationships, and discoveries would still matter within the system we inhabit. In that sense, simulated reality would still be reality from our perspective. The simulation hypothesis ultimately raises a deeper philosophical question. What is reality made of? Matter? Energy? Information, or something even more fundamental? Science continues to explore these questions, and each discovery expands the boundaries of what we understand about existence. Whether the universe is a simulation or not, one thing is clear. Reality is far more subtle and mysterious than it once appeared. The deeper we look into physics, the more we discover that our universe operates in ways that challenge our intuition. And sometimes the most meaningful discoveries are not the answers we find, but the questions that lead us forward.